Welcome to Integral Centering's Centering on the Breath meditation practice. Today we are going to have about a 5 to 7 minute actual meditation, focusing on the basic skills of centering our awareness in the breath. This is a practice that is very common across a variety of contemplative traditions. It is one of the most basic practices found in Zen Buddhism, in entry-level Vipassana, in Vajrayana, calm abiding meditation, and in the practice of mindfulness for stress relief. Focusing on the breath is one of the most basic ways, and that is always accessible, to bring our attention back to our own center. You can do this when you are in a situation of stress. You can do this if anxiety is kicking in. There are variations on centering on your breath, such as box breathing, which I've covered in other videos. And any of these can help you to disengage from a moment of stress or anxiety, bring your attention inward to your physiology. And when you can take control of the breath, you activate the vagus nerve and you allow yourself to bring your awareness into your center of mass. The belly really is the center of mass, just kind of below the belly button. And when you breathe consciously through the diaphragm, you're activating that center. And simply by controlling the breath and allowing your breath to slow down, you activate a series of physiological responses in the body and the brain that can disrupt panic, anxiety, and can measurably decrease your heart rate and bring you back to a state of equanimity and control. You don't only practice this, though, when you're in a moment of panic. The evidence suggests that regular daily breath practice like this can help you to prepare for the events of the day. So practicing a breath awareness, centering on the breath meditation in the morning can set the stage for a calmer, more centered, more focused day. And over time, can measurably increase your resistance to anxiety and stress, measurably improve your empathy, compassion, and resilience. So today we're going to begin our practice by assuming a posture that is stable for meditation. You could be sitting on a cushion on the floor or a chair in front of the computer at your desk or on a sofa. Wherever you are sitting, if you're in a chair, have your feet flat on the floor. Make sure that your bottom is stable, that you're sort of squarely positioned on your sit bones, on your hips as you're sitting. Feet flat on the floor or crossed in front of you if you are on the cushion or on the floor. Make sure that you elevate your bottom above your knees. This not only aids with stability, but also with blood flow. Be sure to, if you are on a sofa, you may want to sit to the edge of the sofa and allow your ankles to cross in front of you, which can help to bring your knees down. Quite often when we sit on a sofa, our knees are elevated high and our bottom is kind of squished down into the sofa cushions. So that will be a good way to bring your knees and hips into appropriate alignment there. Then align your vertebrae nice and straight. as if there is a string pulling you straight upward from the crown of your head. Stack those vertebrae neatly, one on top of the other. Shoulders back. Bring the shoulders back and wide allows you to open up the chest and facilitates more open breathing. Then we will go ahead and bring our attention through the body. Place your hands either on your lap with the back of one hand in the palm of the other, or you can fold them together. Whichever feels stable and comfortable to you. It is also okay to place your hands on your knees or thighs if that aids you in feeling stable. Whichever position you decide on, just stick with it for the whole practice. Then you're going to allow your head to tilt just slightly forward, just kind of chin tucked down. You're not really tilting the head forward, not like this. But what you are doing is you're aligning the top of the spine up through the crown. Allow your jaw to relax. You can keep your mouth partly open to allow easy exhale. Eyes either closed or just slightly open. If your eyes are slightly open, which is traditional in a lot of the Eastern contemplative traditions, allow your gaze to fall gently a few feet in front of you, either on the floor or the desk. Don't focus too much on any one thing. And now we are going to begin to center our attention within the breath. So we'll take a deep double exhale in and a deep double exhale out. This double breathing is a key part of breath centering. And it has the power to draw your attention fully into the breath. And from there, we're going to hold that attention by counting. Another deep double exhale in and out. And then we will begin counting. With each exhale, count up from 1 to 21. And when you reach 21, begin counting down all the way to 0 with each exhale. If you lose count, don't worry. Simply begin again at 1, counting up with each breath to 21. And when you reach 21, begin counting down again. 20, 19, all the way to 0. And then count up again. Now we're going to let go of the counting. Continue just to let your awareness rest on your breath. Deeply experience each inhale and exhale. Remain centered there. And when you are ready, And you can open your eyes. Return your attention to the room. Together we're going to take another deep exhale in, inhale in, and double exhale out, expelling any stale air that may be lingering still. Double exhale out. Roll your neck. Even these very short meditation settings can sometimes leave you feeling stiff. If your legs are crossed, you may need to shake them a little bit, shake your ankles to ensure that all the blood is flowing, the nerve endings are doing their job for you. Any numbness goes away. Roll your shoulders. Raise your arms. Stretch up to the sky. Even these very short meditation sessions can be challenging, whether you're a beginner, and even sometimes if you're an experienced meditator. It can be challenging if you're bringing your attention in from a lot going on in your world, from a lot of demands on you. If you have had something weighing on you that you've been mulling over intently for a while. So regardless of your level of experience, even a 5-minute sitting session to center your awareness on the breath requires an effort to focus on exactly that. And the counting really helps you to gauge how well you are keeping your attention on the breath. If you're having a difficult time getting to 5, which really does happen, and that's completely okay, then that just tells you that you're having difficulty. And that's an important thing to know. Often we tell ourselves stories about our own ability and state of mind that are not accurate. And so having some kind of objective gauge, like how many breaths can I consciously count? How many times can I get from 1 to 21, or can I get there at all? Helps you just understand that. And this is about self-understanding. And whatever you discover in yourself, it is important to also accept. Self-acceptance is a critical part of really integrated living. To accept yourself as you are, where you are. And at the same time understand and recognize your own aspirations. Recognize where you want to be, realistically, within realistic bounds, right? To understand where you would like to be as a person, where you would like to be in your state of mind, your practice, and then use these techniques to gauge and to continue to center and reset each day. You can do a practice anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour. You can, of course, go longer, but that can be pretty intense. And usually longer sessions like that are reserved for more focused, very specific types of practice. So I recommend, if you had a difficult time with 5 minutes, continue to do 5 minutes for a week or two. And then see if you can do 7. See if you can do 10 or 15. See if you can do 20, 25, 30. And don't rush yourself to get there. Quality is better than quantity. If you are having a very hard time sitting for more than 5-10 minutes, putting a 30-minute session on the calendar and trying to go the whole distance is very likely to be unproductive. 5 minutes of truly centered, mindful breath counting is much more potent and then 30 minutes of highly distracted, uncomfortable, anxious sitting where you are struggling to maintain your focus in practice. So do what's right for you. And just know and listen to yourself and follow what is feeling like it's working for you. Even if it's 2 minutes, be glad that you sat. Be glad that you took the time to focus. And you may notice that after 2 minutes, that you are already feeling more calm, more centered, and more aware than you were before you started. I like to end every session with a dedication. I dedicate this session to all of you who are looking to create a more centered, more integrated, more whole experience in your lives. May you all be well. Have a great day. And remember, your whole self is your best self.